Hey everyone, welcome back to RealGolfersTalk.com. I am Jason, I am your host, and we're going to dive into round 2 of the John Deere Classic. And again, same thing as yesterday. Saw some things that were predictable, saw some things that weren't. So this is what makes doing golf and all this very fun to watch, because now we've got some real, going into moving day, now we got some real storylines. We got some really good things that can happen with one getting into the US Open, or excuse me, the British Open. And then you can also got some guys that have won here before that are just trying to again reclaim some stuff, and the guy that is trying to win after been such a long drought. So as of right now, as of round 2, we'll dive right in. Your leader, which I guarantee nobody expected to see this, Patrick Rodgers, 13 under, shoots a 64, 7 under par. Fantastic round of golf. Fantastic round. He was making putts. He was hitting the ball sharp, fairways, and again, that's how you shoot a 64 when your game is complete. And it was certainly complete in the second round. He was phenomenal. Played very well. Deserves to have the lead, and it's a 3-shot lead. So we got second place. Here's Patrick Rodgers, 13 under. We go to 10 under. We got, or I'm sorry, it's a 2-shot lead. Excuse me. Bryson DeChambeau is at 11 under par. He shoots 65. So he goes 65 at the Greenbrier, 66 yesterday, 66 or 65 today. Now he's 11 under par. He's 2 shots off the lead, and he'll be playing with Patrick Rodgers. So that's going to be fun to watch. Again, a guy I picked to win. I really look at his game. 65, 66, 65. This is what I saw. When I saw that 65, I saw a guy that, again, looking at his clubs and how he has them and how they're all the same length and everything, it's awkward and it's different. But it works for him, and you can't get more consistent than that. So I just had a feeling about this guy. That's why I picked him as a sleeper pick. But, he's right there. He's on moving day, going into Saturday, the weekend. He's in the final group with Patrick Rodgers. Both these guys, that's going to be fun to watch. So it's not like we're looking at all these tour winners that are all these major championships, that we're looking at, going into the final. We got 2 guys that are trying to do something that they haven't done. So that's going to be exciting. And then we got 2 guys tied at 10 under. Zach Johnson shoots 67. He's 10 under par. Again, predictable. I say predictable because it's a John Deere. Zach Johnson birdies. He plays well here. So shoots 6 under yesterday, shoots 4 under today. Phenomenal golf. Again, another guy that can certainly win. I mean, anybody can falter, especially guys that haven't been there like this in this situation before. So it's going to be exciting to see what's going on. So I'm excited about that, and I'll let you know what's going to happen and all that stuff. So now we go into Charles Howell. He's also 10 under par. Again, he shot 69, so 2 under. Not quite as good a day, but he didn't back up, and he's still tied for third. So, that's really good. You don't want to see yourself falter off. That's what happened to all these Snyder Jans. He kind of fell back. Is now back to 5 under par. So he kind of lost his game a little bit there. But, it's Charles Howell shooting 2 under par. That's fine. Again, plenty of time, 2 more days of golf. You have no idea what's going to happen. Guys have come back way further than 3 shots to win tournaments, especially when you still got 2 rounds of golf to play. So we'll see what he does in round 3. And then we got this 4-way group here at 9 under par. You got Chad Campbell. Again, he's a longtime veteran. I think it's 17 years he's been on tour. To see him at 9 under par, that's just, not that he doesn't get on the leaderboard, but you certainly don't expect him to win. So we'll see how he plays. But obviously he's playing well. Shoot 68. He had a 6 under par round yesterday, and here he is shooting a 68 3 under round to get himself to 9 under. So we'll see if he can keep that going. And then Kevin Tway, wow. He made a move. Shoots a 63 8 under par round, gets himself to 9 under. That's what you got to do. And now he's on the leaderboard. So he's up there. He's playing well. And then you got Chesson Hadley, who shoots 64, 7 under par. Again, a guy who won on the Web.com tour last week, gets himself back and plays well here. That's really good to see. We miss Mr. Fingersnap, just because, it's different. Who doesn't like different shit? I know I do. Still on the Bud Light Platinum kick. But we got that, and then we go into J.J. Henry, who shoots 64 as well. And J.J. Henry, again, good Lord. I mean, it's just, I didn't even know he still played golf. I know he won in 2015, but I think it was Reno. But coming in here, shooting 64 wasn't expected. But, hey, good for him. I mean, he could keep it going. He's a guy that could have it. I mean, he's won before. So, it's just been a while. It's been a couple years. So, we'll see what happens this week. And then you got Kisner at 8 under par, shoots 65. Kisner's another guy that I had on my radar to win this tournament. So, that's interesting to see him there. Kevin Kisner is a guy, again, sneaky on the leaderboard. He's sneaky good. Like, you don't expect him. Like, you see him there, but you don't really pay too much attention to him. He won this year already. Like, I think it was like a month ago or a little over a month ago he won. So Kevin Kisner obviously knows how to win, but again, just seems like he's just there all the time. It's funny. And then you got Jamie Lovemark at 7 under, shoots 67. So that's your leaderboard. Jamie Lovemark, again, a guy that competed last week. The Greenbrier comes out. He's still playing well. He's 6 shots off the lead, but anything can happen. You don't know how well someone's going to play or how bad they're going to do. So he makes a good move, shoots a 63, 64. He'll have a great chance on Sunday. So we'll see what kind of move he makes in round 3 as well. So some pretty exciting stuff going on with the John Deere. And obviously after 2 rounds, if our leader is 13 under, we're going to expect to see something probably in the 20s that wins it all. So that'll be fun to watch. Who doesn't love to see a bunch of birdies? I know I do. I wish I saw it more on my scorecard. Fucking A. That's fuck. Can't buy a birdie half the time now. But the other thing, of course, which I'm going to have to talk about, Rory McIlroy shoots 1 under par, but now he missed a very makeable putt, and he didn't even come close to making that putt. He needed to make that to make the cut. So he had a putt to make the cut, and missed it by like a 1.5 feet left. It wasn't even close. I think it was like 6 feet, 7 feet birdie putt. And he missed it way left. It might have even been shorter than that. That time his putter, obviously didn't feel too good there. But again, he put himself in a position to make that putt, and his confidence is so shaken right now. He's now missing putts, and he did it earlier in the round too with a different one, just way offline. His game is so much in his head that he is fucking up all over the place. So Rory, please, man, if you're listening, which I hope you are, because it'd be awesome if you're listening to my show, just take a moment, man. Sit down. Don't let golf get too big for you. Go spend a day in the pool, man. Get a couple beers. Go spend a day in the pool. Best therapy for anybody. Don't think about nothing. Don't think about your game. Just enjoy your life. Take your wife in there. Go have a good time. Forget about golf. And then, head over to the Open and try to compete there. But don't sit here and stress yourself out. I know you've been stressed out. You are lost in your game right now, and your confidence is broken, and you need to get it back. And the only way to do that is to kind of restart your mental capacity right now. Just to go press the button, restart on the brain, because you got to let this go, man. You got to figure it out, and you're thinking way too much about way too many different things. So hopefully you can do that and kind of get yourself back, because I certainly don't want to see you play like this every week. I don't. I think you're a great, amazing talent that has the ability to win massive amounts of major championships. You could easily get where Tiger's at if you just get your game back to where it was and what it can be. So, good luck with that. But that's where we're at, guys. So hopefully Rory can find it, but he missed the cut. And Padre Harrington, 9 under par. I had to throw his name in there. Goodness gracious. I mean, he just comes out of nowhere, man. You don't see him for a while, and then all of a sudden he's competing. And you're like, fuck. It's like Angel Cabrera. Do you guys hear that name? Unless it's like around the Masters. Then you're like, the fuck? Angel Cabrera. So, good for Padre. He's on the leader. And pretty close by is Ian Poulter. He's a few shots back. I'm excited to see what he can do. I love Ian Poulter. I think he's a guy that just brings out a lot more intensity to the game of golf. And it needs to be that way. We need to see more of that. So It's why I keep calling Keegan Bradley to play better and compete and get on the leaderboard and try to win, because if he wins, I mean, you're going to see that fire and that passion. I love guys with passion, and Ian is certainly going to show it when he's passionate and doing well. So, and when he's frustrated, you see it too. So I just love to see people show their passion of the game. So, right on. But that's where we're at. That's what we're looking at. Round 2 is in the books. Patrick Rogers, your leader at 13 under. Can he win for the first time and get to the Open Championship? That will be exciting to see. But alrighty, sounds good, guys. Thanks for joining me. I'm really excited about round 3. I'll talk to you guys after that. Thanks for joining me. Real Golfers Talk. I am Jason. See you next time.